Chris Hernandez with City Communications. We are outside City Hall on the South Steps, a place that has always been for the people to lift up their voices and for our city officials to listen.
My role as a congressperson is to listen. I share the heartbreak and outrage over the killing of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and the countless other folks who have, black people who have been killed, and that we need to listen. Non-black people need to listen. Elected people need to listen.
Y'all need to check people's resumes. Y'all gonna have a lot of people coming before y'all talking, a lot of people saying that they're listening, a lot of people saying that they're caring. And it's the same with some that's protesting. Some that's protesting don't actually care about the struggle. But the struggle is real. And y'all need to start checking people's resumes, especially those that are in office.
What are we gonna do for all of these children so that they don't have to grow up in the world that we have grown up in? We keep hearing that they're good cops and they're bad cops, but we can't have any bad cops.
Will you be protesting in the corporate corners, at negotiation tables? Where will your protest be? In the hallways of the classroom or in the chambers of the legislative house? How will you sustain your protests? Are you thinking of a master plan? This is about the persistence of systemic needs on the necks of black lives.
Today is not about us. Today is not about indigenous lives. Today is not about brown lives. Today is not about Latinx lives. Today, it's about black lives.
You know, it's a difficult thing to talk about, and especially when I think back of my history textbooks, at least the ones that I saw when I was a kid, they were whitewashed, and we were led to believe that because the North won the Civil War and slavery was in our distant past, that we'd been atoned. And that ain't right. And one of the first memories I have of an uprising in regards and the result of a brutal beating of Rodney King, I didn't understand that protest was about not just about the beating, but the fact that those officers who brutally beat him were absolved of all wrongdoing.
Kansas City is one of the only cities in the country where the demonstrations have led to actual policy change.
The proposed funding for body cameras, we demand a restrictive policy governing the use of force, including a multi-step de-escalation procedure. We demand that the KCPD demilitarized. We demand that KCPD engage with community representatives and that they continue to serve the people of Kansas City. But people, we are not done. We've won the day, but the battle has just begun.
We changed policies that hadn't been changed for years. We made it so that any use of force violation needs to be reviewed by an outside agency, not a department itself. We changed it so any, and I mean any, officer-involved shooting needs to be investigated by an outside agency, not just a department.
And our city leaders want you to keep engaging with us. Follow the city council meetings every Wednesday and Thursday. Watch Channel 2. Go to kcmo.gov, the city website, or follow us on social media. We are here to listen and then act. I'm Chris Hernandez with City Communications.